Hello, I'm Hazel, and this is my stage 1 breathwork for those with chronic illness or pain. If you're not sure if this breathwork is right for you, then please do seek the advice of your GP first. I've listed everything that is included in the description below. It's also worth watching my explainer video first about why breathwork is important. So if you haven't already, maybe have a listen to that first. So it's good to get yourself into a good setup. Being sat in a chair, like a dining room chair, is ideal. But if it's more comfortable for you, then feel free to lie down. I just find I'm slightly more likely to fall asleep. Where those that are sat up, make sure you are sat as upright as you comfortably can. So get enough cushions to fully support you so you can sit back. But ideally, you do want to try and be as upright as is possible. And take a moment to find a relaxing space. So think about distractions. Let others know that you're going to take these 10 minutes for yourself. If there's any noise that you can cut out, and just really get your conditions really right so that maybe you can spend this next 10 minutes focusing on this and trying to not get too distracted, though that's very common, I know. So we'll start with just allowing ourselves to settle. If you feel comfortable to close your eyes, then please do. Otherwise, just lower down your gaze slightly. And just start to become aware of what you can feel. So in particular, see if you can feel your feet. Notice if you can feel parts of your chair or the bed. Feel into any support that you have in your back or on your arms. And just see if you can start to notice your breath. It's okay if your breath is making quite a lot of noise. If it feels difficult, just gently starting to notice the breath. And if you've had your eyes closed, now open them again. I'm going to try some pursed lip breathing. So this would be the same as if you were blowing out a candle. I also call it kissing lips, if you were puckering up. We're going to see if we can breathe in and out through puckered lips. So it looks a little bit like this. Try one more. And just rest a moment. If that felt okay for you to try, and if it felt a bit too intense, what you can do is breathe in as you would normally, and then just breathe out with the puckered lips, which looks a little bit like this. So if that feels easier to try, start with that. Have a little go at particularly slowing down the exhale. So we're in time. Take a breath out now. Now see if you can breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Let's try one more. Slowly breathe out. Pause here. Just let your breathing return to normal. If you feel that you get lightheaded or dizzy, stop immediately. You don't need to do as many repetitions as I am. Just allow your breathing to return to normal in between. Of course, if you feel dizzy at any point, stop the practice and lie down. So we're going to do one more round of this pursed-lipped breathing. So we're trying to, as if we were blowing out a candle. Or for those that can whistle, you're welcome on the exhale now to have a little go at making a little whistle sound. But if you can't whistle, please don't worry. So you want to do it in time with me. We'll do 4 in total, so don't worry if you're doing a different time into me. Take a little breath out. Now breathe in. And maybe have a little go at whistling. Breath in. Maybe a whistle. We've got 2 more. So those that whistled, hopefully you were more tuneful than I was. But just allow your breath to return to whatever it normally does. It's okay if you can feel the heart racing a little bit there. As you continue to practice that one, that whistle section, that exhale section is the one that we want to slowly make longer. So as you practice, trying to slow down that exhale as much as possible. I would just do 4 in a row, have a little break in between each section. So for this next one, we're going to try and belly breathe. And if you're happy to, it's quite nice to have your hands on your belly for a little bit of feedback. So do make sure that you've got loose enough clothes on. So if you have a belt on or tight bottoms, it might be worth undoing a couple of buttons here, just so that you can give the belly enough space to breathe. And this is kind of the opposite of what we've always been told, to try and hold the belly in. So it's okay if you find this practice a little bit weird. I think it's quite common to find this a little bit odd if you've not done it before. So the trick with this one is, we're going to try and breathe in, and you can breathe in through your nose, through the mouth, through the pursed lips, whatever you find easier. But we're going to see if we can get our belly to expand as we breathe in. So I'm breathing in, and my belly is coming out. And then it does the opposite on the exhale. It relaxes and comes down. So on the inhale, can you push your belly into your hand? And then just breathe out in any way you like and relax. Again, see if you can draw the belly out as you breathe in. And then breathe out. Nice. And if that felt useful, if that was tricky, don't worry. I want you to continue just to focus on the inhale and moving your belly. We're going to try another 4, but this time we're going to have a bit more emphasis on the exhale as well. So for those that felt they could move their belly on the inhale, we're going to try and slow down the exhale. So we're breathing in, expanding the belly, and then we're slowly breathing out. So if that pursed lip blowing out the candle's helpful, do that on the exhale. Breathe in, let your belly expand like a balloon. And then breathe out. We're going to do 1 more. Breathe in, let the belly expand. Slowly out. And again, just take a moment. Let your breathing return to normal. Notice if anything has changed in your system. That's all okay. And we are going to do another round of that. So remember, you might just be focusing on that inhale and seeing if you can actually get your belly to move. Those that have got the belly to move are going to focus on the inhale and the exhale. In through the nose or mouth, I really don't mind, whatever's easier. So let's breathe in. Expand the belly and breathe out. In, expand. Slowly out. We've got 2 more. Breathe in. Breathe out. And this is our final one. Breathe into that belly. Slowly out. And just let your breath return to normal. If it feels okay, close your eyes or lower your gaze. Notice if anything feels slightly different for you. Feel the chair or the bed below you. Notice any contact your back has with the cushion or the seat. And when you're ready, finding yourself back. Well done. Ideally, you would have a go at doing this every day, and then eventually even a couple of times a day. When you feel that these practices are becoming a bit more easy, you're very welcome to have a go at stage 2. Thank you.